Devil, you're a liar, and the truth is not in you. I am saved from that. I no longer need that to sustain myself. I no longer am operating in that way to have me to be full. Well, when the enemy gets a good sense of your attitude, your spiritual attitude, he will flee because you resisted him in his attempt to pull you back to where you were. Now, do I have a witness in here? God will get the glory out of every time you resist the devil. God will get the glory. And he was saying, that's my boy. He will say, that's my girl. She did good. And you will only move to the next plateau in your spiritual work for God. It depends on how much you pass the test. So you don't pass no test, then you got to go back to the class. You got to go back. You got to go back to where you started from and start all over again. Now, do I have a witness in here? Do I have a witness in here? I'm telling you, it works just like that. Yes, I'm saved today. I'm growing in Jesus Christ. I'm maturing in him. Well, as long as you boast in all of that stuff, yeah, here comes the test. As long as you're in this flesh body, there will be a test. Are y'all hearing me? Profess all you want. Just make sure you have what you need to pass the. And we're being tested on every side because the enemy is not giving up until you close your eyes in death. If God has delivered you from being selfish, then pass the test. If God has delivered you in the area of not expressing love, then pass the test by showing some love. If God has delivered you from being nasty and mean and hateful, pass the test. God will use you in a different area. I don't know about you, but I thank God because there's been times when I've been tested and I have failed. And I found myself going back because somehow or another I felt like crying. I felt like giving up. Oh, you didn't pass the test. But God has a way of dealing with you that you can pass the test. When you pass the test, he is saying, thank God for my child. They can go to the next class. And that's what he wants us to do. Stand to your feet real quick. Oh, glory to God. Oh, glory to God. Glory to God. Blessed assurance, Jesus is mine. Look to your neighbor, say, neighbor, blessed assurance, Jesus is mine.